Can you tell me something about yourself, your past experience, your projects?
Yeah, I have over 4 years of experience into the data analytics using Power BI Service, DAX, SQL a bit, and also SSAS, SSRS, and SSIS. So till now, I got opportunity to work on the different domains like retail, automobile, oil and gas industry, service desk, data analysis, like that. And I have led one project of the 4 team members, and also I have did like end-to-end project and delivered 220 reports in 3 months of time. So talking about the like end-to-end project that I handled, it was based on the Australia, and it was of the like one of the big firm from the Australia. So the requirement is like they have their existing reports in Cognos, Excel, MS Access. So that's I have to just migrate it into the Power BI. So they have their different data sources as well. We have one database team, so they have migrated all those databases into the SQL database, and then we connected that data to the SQL to the Power BI by using the SQL connection. So after like getting that data into the Power BI, we analyze that existing reports, and based on the existing reports, based on the client's requirement, I have migrated it into the Power BI. So that is one of my project. And talking about my other project is that is oil and gas industry project that is based on the Oman's like biggest firm. So there they have their different refineries, and their different complex in that they have refineries and different units. So we have to actually kind of like calculate the production actual and target production is the like any refinery is not meeting the target, like that. So that's about all my projects.
Okay, great. So, Ashwini, can you tell me the difference between all and all selected in
Yeah.
Power BI?
Yeah, so all we used to like remove the filter from like if we add any particular column, so it will remove the filter from that particular column using the all. And in all selected, when we add any column, so it will add that filter into the that particular column. So whatever columns we can add in the all selected, that will be added there.
Okay, so can you tell me some scenario or a situation where you have applied all and all selected?
Okay, so when we calculate the rank, so in that case, when we have to like give the 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers, and we have the external filter as well. So when we calculated it using the all, and we select the external filter, but it will not apply that filter. Okay, so it will just show the like whatever we have currently. It will not sort it 1, 2, 3 based on that filter. When we add the all selected, and in that when we pass that particular filters column, so based on that filter it will show 1, 2, 3 ranks.
Okay, and what is role level security?
Yeah, so row level security is used to save like used to share particular information with the particular person. So it is like when we have the different locations and we have to share the report for each location's manager separately. So in that case, we can use the row level security. In row level security, we have two types: the static and the dynamic. So static is basically used to share it by the like manually we have to create the role in Power BI desktop, and then we have to share that particular report with their particular email addresses. In static we can have different domains. We have to create the Azure directory groups, and then we can add that directory groups, and we can share the reports with particular users.
Okay, so have you ever applied role level security, like in your
uh,
projects or something?
Actually, I applied for my personal project. I have just applied the static pro level security, but not yet get chance to work on the dynamic.
Okay. So, can you tell me the difference between append and merge?
Yeah. So in merge, we need one matching column to add the data, and like if we have two tables and we have to merge that, so we need that one column to be matched. So then in that case, we can merge that data. For append, we can have the like same structure of the table, and we can append that like it will add the rows in the existing table.
Okay. And what is the difference between calculated columns and measures?
The calculated columns store the data into the our data model, but measures cannot store the data into the data models. It will just work on the filter context. Calculated columns you worked on the row context. So it will just measures will be temporarily saved, and when we drag that measures into the report view, then it will give us the data.
Okay. And how many types of data modelings are there?
Uh, are you meaning schemas?
Sorry.
Can you repeat your question?
How many type of data modeling? Like how can you make a relationship between any two tables?
Okay. Uh, I think you are talking about cardinalities, right?
Sorry.
Like, are you talking about cardinalities like one to many, many to one?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So there are we have four types of cardinalities in one to one to many, many to many, and many to one. So this is best to use the many to one so that our filter works very well. So when we have the many to many connection, then in that case we can create the breeze table, and by using that breeze table we can connect the two tables using one to many. So in that case our filter works and interactivity will be okay for that particular file.
Okay, great. And what is the difference between if and switch?
If and switch, okay. In if we can write the one condition, and like if we have any particular filter, then give us the one, otherwise zero. So this if we used to add the one particular condition, and in switch we can add multiple conditions, like if we have the January, then give us the one, then if we have the February, then two, like that. So it will just take true or false and then give us the value.
Okay, and what is summarize function?
So summarize function is basically used to summarize the table. So in that we can add the like particular column, and we can then give we have to give the some particular table, the name of that particular column, and if we have to pass any expression, so in that we can pass the expression, like if let's say we have to like add the profit one and profit two. So in that case we can add the that profit column name, and then write the comma, and then we can write that expression, like that.
Okay, so can we use summarize function in measures?
In measures, it will just create one new table. So for that we need to create the new table, and then we can add the like summarize function, I guess.
Okay. Okay, Ashwini, HR will contact you for the next round.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.